Hey YouTube, Outdoors Man here. Today I'm going to be testing out a new product that I came across. It's called AFE Power Cleaner. It's an air filter cleaning agent and an air filter aerosol oil spray that you put on after the fact. So I've got my, let's move these out of the way. I've got an old air filter that I got here off an ATV. As you can see, it's disgustingly dirty. It's got a lot of like muskeg and whatnot that's gotten in there. The quad doesn't have a snorkel on it or anything, so you see just the amount of dirt and grime that are on this filter. It's, you know, it should look that nice yellow color when you first get them, and this one's obviously seen better days. So I'm gonna be replacing my filter, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyways. I'm gonna remove the foam from the filter assembly here and use this product and just kind of see how it turns out, see if it's all it's made out to be, and we'll kind of see where it goes from there, and hopefully you guys like this video. So the filter instructions say to spray on the cleaner and let it stand for 10 minutes. So I'm going to be spraying a pretty liberal amount onto this air filter, and I'm just kind of curious exactly how much dirt and grime and whatnot it's going to take off of this thing, because as you can see, this is completely wrecked at this point. So I just figured it'd be a good opportunity to give this stuff a shot. So I'm going to give it a pretty liberal spray all over the place, and not really sure if there's a specific amount you're supposed to use, but I'm just really gonna really coat it well and give it a kind of fair chance to do its thing, and we'll kind of see how it goes from there. So as you can see, I've given this a really liberal coating of the first part of the chemicals that you got to use. As you can see, it's just kind of dripping off here, so I've really tried to soak the entire filter, and I've started to see a little bit of color change here, like I've seen a bit of green and whatnot come out. So I don't know if that's some of the old dirt and oils or whatever get pulled out of it, but as you can see, it's literally dripping here. So I also sprayed a little bit on the inside there just to see if that make any difference. So we'll give it its required 10 minutes and then come back and take a look, give her a rinse, and see what we got. Okay, so our 10 minutes is about up now. So I'm going to take our supposedly cleaned filter, and we'll take it over to the sink here. It's still leaking a little bit of stuff. And we'll just give it a wash and see what happens. So we'll give this a rinse here. And I'm hoping this camera angle can see pretty good, and we'll kind of see what kind of dirt and debris and junk comes out of there. So I'm seeing a lot of soap, or the chemical I should say, coming out. Not a whole lot of junk and dirt, little bits of dirt I guess, but not crazy amounts. So there you have it. That's kind of the quote-unquote cleaned filter. As you can see, it's still pretty dirty. It's not really as greasy feeling as it was before, with all the bits of muskeg and a little bit of backflow gasoline that came back into the filter, but not exactly as clean as I'd hoped either. So I mean, I guess you get a bit of a clean out of it, but I don't know if it'd be enough to save your filter. Maybe if you did this, you know, before the filter was too old or too dirty, but you know, with a filter like this that's pretty well used, I don't know if you're going to be able to save yourself the, you know, the 50 bucks-ish, depending on where you're at, to not have to buy a new filter. So before I completely kind of write this product off as something that I personally wouldn't use, I'm going to try just soaking the filter overnight in a bit of the solution. I haven't used the wax yet. I don't think it'll make much difference as far as cleaning the filter, but I'm going to give it a shot and soak it overnight and just see if that gives it the ability to maybe remove a little bit more of that dirt and debris that's still stuck in the foam there. So as you can see, I've just filled a bucket with water, and then I just poured a bunch of the cleaning solution right in there with it, just to really give it a good saturation. You can see all the green color of the solution there, the kind of the soap. And I'm just going to let this sit overnight, and we'll see what happens. See if it does any better of a job. Okay, so I've let the filter sit in the cleaning solution overnight, and I'll just kind of wring it out here and we'll take a look at what the results are. When I first walked in, you could kind of see a little bit more dirt and kind of an oily film on top of the water here, so it definitely took out some dirt and oil out of the filter. It's a little bit more clean than it was yesterday. After just spraying it, letting it soak did work a little bit better. It seems to have removed most of the muskeg and debris that was on top, but a lot of what was kind of staining the filter is still there. So I think in conclusion, it's probably good enough to get you back on the road or back on the trail if you're in a pinch, at least as far as having a filter that was as dirty and as old as this one. I mean, you could definitely use this air filter again. I don't know, I'd still going to be replacing this one, but I guess if you're in a pinch, or maybe if it wasn't quite as soiled initially, you could still probably get away with using this one. So I hope this video helps you. If it does, please give it a like, and remember to subscribe to my videos.